Moms, what's the most evil thing your little diva did at the school science fair but still got awarded? My daughter, Ava, is 7. Adorable. And how do I put this nicely? Satan with pigtails and a glitter addiction. So, this was during last year's school science fair. Parents setting up volcanoes like their mortgage depends on it. Kids showing off solar systems made of mismatched foam balls. Teachers pretending they care. And then there's Ava, walking in dressed like a mini lab scientist. I should have known something was coming. Ava's project was, do crayons melt faster in sunlight or shade? 2 identical sets of crayons. One placed in the sun, one in the shade. Cute. Simple. Or so I thought. Apparently, she had a plan. A 7-year-old version of corporate sabotage. She walks up to a boy building a volcano, smiles sweetly, and says, "Oh, you're using red food coloring for lava? My mommy said judges love blue." This boy paints his volcano blue, a Smurf volcano. Judges stare at it like it personally slapped them. Another girl had a robot car project. Ava leans in, gasps, "Oh no, your battery is loose. If you start it now, it might explode." The girl panics and hands her the battery. Ava checks it and slips it into her pocket. The robot car just sits there, dead and sad. The girl cries. Ava pats her shoulder. Robots have feelings too. And she walks up to another kid with a solar system model and says, "Wow, great job. Shame they changed Pluto again." The kid asks, "What?" Ava replied, "Yeah, it's not a planet anymore." Again, he freaks out and spends 10 minutes ripping Pluto off with tape. Meanwhile, Ava is standing next to her crayon project, a tray of crayons placed under sunlight all morning. The entire top row has melted into one dramatic rainbow puddle that looks less like a science fair experiment and more like a modern art piece you'd find in a fancy gallery. Ava proudly calls it the sun's feelings. The judges weirdly love it. During presentation, the judges start walking around. Every other kid is sweating, glue is drying in the wrong places, posters are collapsing, and one project is literally held together with hope and duct tape. Ava steps forward, pushes her protective goggles up, clears her throat, and says with full confidence, "Hello, my crayons melted because sunlight is dramatic, and unlike other projects, mine does not involve explosions, crying, or lies." The judges nod seriously, as if she just delivered a groundbreaking TED Talk. Parents gasped, and guess who wins? My tiny villain. She walks up, takes the ribbon, and gives her speech. "I'd like to thank everyone for trying. I learned a lot about effort today." Later at home, I pull her aside. "Ava, did you ruin other kids' projects?" She shrugs. "Mommy, it's called competition. Also, their science was weak." When I tucked her into bed, hugging her little ribbon like a war trophy, I whispered, "Maybe next year, help people?" Half asleep, she mumbled, "Sure, I'll help them lose nicer." And I swear, I heard Satan giggle outside her window. God help me.